All right, welcome to the day in the life of a real estate agent. My name is Raymond. I am a realtor in the state of Maryland and Washington, D.C. I'm here at the office and we're just going to talk about, day to day going on as far as with the real estate profession. And if you're aspiring to becoming a real estate agent, things to keep in mind. I'll keep it short and sweet. Do not quit your day job. I say do not quit your day job because this is a sales business. Point blank, period. I know most people like to glamorize everything. The grass is always greener on the other side. You may be looking at getting into law, and then you become a lawyer, then you got to find out some lawyers spend hours just at the courtroom trying to solicit business. Some spend hours just calling people who got into accidents, see if they need representation. Then some people are at the top. Each case, 20 million, 4 million plus. Same thing goes for real estate. You got $1 million agents. You got agents who may even get $1 million per deal or more. And you got agents who close 100 homes minimum a year. And then you got the majority of agents. If you look on NAR, and it gives you all the stats, a bunch of agents, over 50%, maybe even over 70%, not sure with the exact numbers, but I know over 50% may not have even closed a deal last year. And those to close over 2 deals are even lower. And it boils down to why a lot of agents quit. In 5 years, 2 years, they come in, they step out. So I'll advise you, if you're trying to be an agent, I've been an agent now, going on 5 years. If you consider entire time in the industry, I would say 10, 15 years. But getting my license was about 4 or 5 years ago, right? And what has kept me going is, one, I didn't quit my day job. I had a pretty decent job that was able to sustain me for a while until real estate got going. And this is sales. So can you do sales? Sales is calling or emailing or hand mailing or door knocking, that's sales. Or running ads on, billboards, online ads, TV ads, radio ads, whatever you got to do to generate business, it's sales. Figure out how. Google ads, that's a lane. You could do Zillow, you could do Redfin. Most of these now are actually partnering with brokerages, and they're not running the ads as they used to. You got Realtor.com, just so many lead sources, right? But can you generate those leads, and what's your follow-up plan like? Can you follow up consistently? Are you okay with being told no? Are you okay with the business not being there today and right now? So those are questions you're going to have to answer for yourself. Right. So the average home in Maryland is about $400,000. If you're looking at Washington, D.C., you're looking at average $600,000. Obviously, you got $1 million homes, multi-million-dollar homes, and you got those less than $100,000. But the average is about $400,000 in Maryland and about $600,000 in D.C. So the average commission check is at least, take home after you've paid your broker, at least $7,000 to $10,000, right? So if you are closing $1 million homes, it's going to be a lot more. If you're closing lower homes, it'll be a lot less. But just the average, $7,000 to $10,000, easy, for this area, this market. So if you're looking to becoming an agent, I would say keep your day job until you can consistently close 1 deal a month. I think this is not a cheap area to live in. The DC area is pretty pricey just compared to nationwide. Obviously, we may be a little lower than a New York or California as far as cost of living, but we're higher than a lot of other places, right? But unless you want to live an extravagant lifestyle, I think if you are making, you know, your gross commission is about $7,000 to $10,000 a month, I think you can be able to sustain your life, right? As far as mortgages, and you got to put some more money into the ads, and also 30% of that, at least they say, put to the side for Uncle Sam. You know, you don't want to get to the end of the year, then you're trying to scramble and get money to pay Uncle Sam. You put his money away first. Some even recommend you pay in advance, and you can file and get refunded back if you don't spend everything, you know. Anyway, talk to your CPA about that. All I'll say is 7 to 10 grand a month, 30, percent of that put to the side. So about 3,000 of that put to the side. You get $7,000. You can honestly reinvest $2,000 back in your business. And if you can't live off of $5,000, you can cut your expenses until you sell more houses. But I think a lot of people live on less than that in this area, the median, right? A lot of people live on way more than that. But just to get going as a real estate agent, get to the point where you can sell one house a month and do it for about 6 months to a year. That's when I would say, okay, now it's time to make a move and to make this a full-time thing, you know? Because what's notorious in the real estate industry is 2 sales a month, 3 sales a month, 0 sales for 3 months. Just roller coaster, up and down, like the Appalachian Mountains. If you're driving, you just go uphill, downhill, That's just really what's notorious in this area. In this industry. People cannot consistently close deals. So I would say do not quit your day job until you at least close 1 deal a month in this area. If you're in a lower cost of living area, you may live on closing 1 house every 2 months. If you're in a higher cost of living area, you may need to close multiple deals a month, or a higher ticket, every month. But whatever the case may be, I recommend at least close 1 deal a month for about 6 months to a year. That's when you've kind of developed consistency and you kind of have a flow, a pattern, and then that's sustainable. You got some tangible results you can measure and replicate, right? But if you cannot replicate that, I don't say jump into quitting. Keep your day job. And once again, consistency is a superpower. I'll wrap it up with that. I say that all the time. I really believe it is, especially in the sales industry such as real estate. Consistency is your superpower. Being able to generate leads every day, work your phones every day, door knock every day, whatever your source of leads are, just be consistent at it every single day and you'll succeed. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how your real estate business is coming along, or if you are looking to purchase a home in DC or Maryland, or sell a house in DC or Maryland. My information is in the description down below. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, okay? Thanks for watching. Day in the life of a real estate agent, day number 32. Let's go.
Your ultimate hub for real estate insights, breaking news, entrepreneurial wisdom, investing strategies, and self-development hacks. If you're ready to expand your mind and stay ahead of the game floor, you're in the right place. Subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.